So we're just going to do a little review of how to use the tools that you need to use. The link to this, it will be in your Google Classroom that you can go through. But when you're here, you're going to look at LEAP 2025 High School and click the online tools training. And then we're going to click standard online tools, and then we're going to go mathematics for algebra 1 and geometry. And then we're going to click continue. So this kind of looks like what it would look like when you're logging in. Okay, and just keep going forward, and then we're going to begin the test. So you have a bunch of things up here at the top. If you're looking at this long box to the right of the arrows, we're going to start all the way over on the right of it. We have the first box is a reference sheet that you will have. Use it. You will need it. This will be all for your solids and also your two-dimensional shapes for your area. And then this part here, this next one is your masking. You can hide things. Like if you want to hide a part, like it's distracting you or whatever, hide a part of something, you can do that. This one here is your graphing tool, and you can put in equations that you need it to be graphed. It's your calculator, things you need. You have degrees and radians there also. The next one is a line for you to be able to read if you get confused, or if it's just to visually help you. And if we have the magnifier on and are off, we can make things bigger. Notepad, if you want to write something down, work something out, you can do it on that. You have a highlighter also that you can highlight things to annotate. The next one with the X here is things you can cross out, like, hey, I know it's not that answer. I know it's not that answer. It can, to eliminate the answers, you can also hit them again to take them off. And then you have your pointer. Okay, so we're going to move over to all the way over to the right to this button. It goes back and forth and tells you which questions have been answered and which ones haven't. If you want to return to the questions, or you want to end the test. That one is telling you to pause it. So if you have an emergency bathroom break you have to take, and that is up to your test administrator, then you would pause it, go, and then come back. And then to flag the question, like, I'm not sure of this one, I want to come back and look at it, you can flag that question, and when it's here, you have your questions flagged there that you just flagged. You may see a question like this where you have to graph it on for the answer, and you have different tools to use. If you look at this part that says practice hint under part C, and it says to graph the line, click this button. That means we need 2 points. You have a solid line or a dotted line, whichever one you need. And you're going to put 2 points. So the first one, you're going to choose that. You're going to click your first point, and you're going to drag it to your second point. It's not like clicking and then clicking. It's keep your pencil down or your finger down, and you drag it to it. You have different ones. You have array, it says line extension, and then we have a line segment. Then you can graph, or you can shade if you need to shade. There's an open dot, there's a closed dot, and then you can go back and forth, or you can delete the whole thing. Let's see if we can find one where you have to use the calculator. One of these, like this, you would just drag things in. I'm not giving you correct answers because you can go and try these yourself. This is one where you can put letters in or symbols in that you need. So 9 plus 11 And then you can put equals or whatever. You have less than and greater than, all those good things. This screen right here, you can enlarge things. So they have those where you can see those. This is Algebra 1. So we're going to skip that. And we're going to find one that's for geometry. Here's geometry. And so you need to put an equation in because this will be one that they want to see your work. So if they give you this option, use it. Okay, so you're going to hit that little EQ button, and there's how to build your equation. There's all kinds of things. You've got sine, you've got cosine. Down here we have the length, we have triangle. So if you have to do triangle, ABC is congruent to triangle, EFD. So you can do that. And so you have everything there. You have a pi symbol. You can make a fraction in there. You can make a square root in there. All kinds of things. Use them. If you need to put a number in, if you need to do anything else, this is where you need to go. And I believe that is it on your tools. Okay, that's it. Good luck.